That's hot. Good morning, friends. There will be some times when the homework and the laundry and the sleep deprivation all pile up, and in those times, I need a reset day. So today we're doing a step-by-step ultimate reset routine. I've actually already planned it out for you. You're welcome. All you have to do is set aside one day to do this, maybe a Saturday. So I have my checklist written out here in my day one journal. I will show you later how you can do that as well. And let's go. Let's go have a great day. So, your ultimate reset day routine is gonna start with waking up early. On most weekdays, my goal is to wake up at around 6. More realistically, that has been around 6:45. You can and should adjust this routine to whatever suits you best. So I do think you should wake up early because it really helps you feel on top of things, but also make sure that you're getting enough sleep. If you already have a morning routine that maybe you've just been slacking on a little bit because things have gotten busy, that's okay. Today, I want you to do the whole routine properly, every step. And if you don't currently have a morning routine, you're in luck because in that checklist, I included a very simple morning routine that you can follow. You're gonna make your bed, drink a glass of water, stretch or go for a short walk, any kind of movement, wash your face, and then take a cold shower for 30 seconds. I used to do it for 30 seconds. That's what I recommend starting with. Then I bumped it up to 60. Now I'm doing 90, but a nice cold shower to refresh you. And then you're gonna sit down to journal. I'm sorry about my desk, by the way. This is why I needed a reset day. We're gonna clean it up later. For 5 minutes, I want you to just do a brain dump of everything that's on your mind. The only way that I can write down the mess that is in my head is by typing. For the past 3 years, I've been journaling digitally using Day One. Day One is the best journaling app out there, and they're also the sponsor of this video, so thank you to them. I love being able to write really long entries super quickly, get all of my thoughts out, and then be able to search through everything that I wrote. At the end of the week, when I'm doing my weekly review, I can look back at all of my morning brain dumps and see what was on my mind this week. I think it's so cool to be able to digitize your thoughts and then learn about yourself through them. I'll talk a bit more about Day One later, but I wanted to mention that you, yes, you, can get a 2-month free trial of Day One Premium using my link, dayoneapp.com/blissbean, or you can just click it in the description. And if you use that link, it supports the Bliss Bean, and I appreciate you so much for that. Okay, on to the next part. The clock is ticking, so it's time for us to have a healthy breakfast. I actually have this plate of bread currently getting ready to be made into French toast tomorrow morning. But for today and for every reset day that I do like to stick to my regular veggie scramble because I know it keeps me full and energizes me. It's very reliable and honestly, it tastes amazing. The first thing we're gonna do today is eat the frog. Eat the frog refers to this productivity technique where you basically do your most challenging and overwhelming task in the morning to get it over with. This is so important because it's gonna give you momentum to do everything else. If I were to do my more enjoyable reset tasks early in the day, then I would have the frog hanging over me the entire day, and that does not feel good. So for me, the frog is life admin. Dun dun dun. I struggle a lot with this stuff. So life admin for you might include clearing your email inboxes, responding to all your messages, organizing your to-do list, also updating your budget, booking appointments, booking travel that you need. I would suggest that you start this 3-hour block by using this life admin trigger list to write down everything that you want to do today and group it into little categories that make sense to you. Tasks like this can sometimes be pretty boring, anxiety-inducing, and soul-sucking. So here are a few strategies from this book called Life Admin by Elizabeth Emmons. Connect the tasks to your bigger goals. A lot of life admin is stuff that we need to do in order to achieve some bigger goals that are meaningful to us. If you need to go shopping for a gift and it's a really long metro ride away, you're tired, you don't know what to get, you're going through all of that because you want to be a good friend and a good family member. So keep that big picture in mind when it gets tedious. Secondly, you can do a life admin study hall with a friend. You don't have to be working on the same thing. You don't even have to talk. You are just there to keep each other company while you both take care of your life admin separately. So if you have the time in your reset day, find a way to somehow automate this task for the future. Maybe you set up calendar alerts that will remind you of each birthday 2 weeks in advance so that you are never left scrambling for a gift at the last minute. It is so easy to create your own template in day one. I use a morning routine template where I write down what I'm excited about and what I want to accomplish that day. Evening routine template for writing what I did, my gratitudes and my wins, a weekly review template, a monthly review template. If you want to make your reset routine template, first what you're going to do is you're going to get my checklist from the description, go click that link, copy my routine, then go to day one and make a new entry. You can click up here or just do Command N. Then you can format it however you want. You can customize it, change around the order, do different headings, bullet point lists, checklists. Once you're done, you're gonna copy all of it and then go to the top where it says day one, settings, and click templates all the way to the right. So create a new template, paste in the routine, and then you can add tags to it. So maybe you add a reset tag so that every time you create a new reset entry, this tag will be automatically added, and then in the future, you can filter to see all your entries that have the reset tag. So now anytime that you need a reset, you just go to File, New from Template, and you have this personal guide. So I've been a premium subscriber for years now. With the premium subscription, you can actually make separate journals. So I like to separate my entries into this daily journal where I now have over 1,300 entries, and I have a separate journal to keep things all tidy and organized where I put all of my reviews, my weekly reviews, monthly reviews, and these reset days. You can go to dayoneapp.com/blissbean and use code blissbean to get a 2-month free trial of Day One Premium. I actually really like cleaning. I really like alternating mental tasks with more physical tasks. I'll be doing a full video on my cleaning routine very soon, but if you don't have one yet, try to have a plan before you start. So sit down and write the things that you need to do and try to put them in an order that makes sense. All in all, for me, my weekly cleaning routine takes me 1.5 to 2 hours to do. So you can get a lot done in a pretty short amount of time. I really like to open the windows and light some incense and play some music or a podcast on my speakers to make this a full experience. And if you have more time at the very end, you can try and move around some of your decor so that your space feels just the tiniest bit different, the tiniest bit fresh. I like to have a nice long lunch break so that I can cook a healthy meal. Ideally, a few servings. I like to cook a few servings at a time so that I always have some food stocked up in the fridge. And then afterwards, I like to just watch some TV. I feel like my brain really needs a proper break before moving on to the second part of the day. So I don't watch something that'll suck me in completely, but something fun and light to turn my brain off for a while. The next step is to refresh your tech. First of all, clear your desktop and your downloads folder of all the junk, and then change your wallpapers. You can change around your lock screen and your home screen widgets. This is also a good chance to break yourself out of some bad habits that you might have. So if you currently have social media apps on the first page of your phone, get rid of that. Move it out of sight. So for me, I even have Instagram disabled from Spotlight search. So I have to swipe all the way here and find it in order to be able to access it. And there's also this app that I really recommend called 1 sec, like 1 second, that makes you wait a few seconds before you are allowed to access Instagram. Next, we're gonna go do our errands. So like I said, I like to alternate my sitting at a desk activities with my up and moving activities. So for errands, maybe you have to go to the grocery store, to the bank, to the post office. If you are doing this on a Saturday, then maybe that's not the best day, but what you can do is book any appointments that you need and make plans for how and when you're gonna get your errands done. I'm an evening workout person, maybe you're not. Again, you can personalize this, but for me, after I'm done with work is the ideal time to blow off all that steam. So I like to get out of the house. Sometimes I go to the school gym. I've been running a bit more now, but honestly, a simple home workout also always does the trick. After dinner and maybe some more cooking and meal prepping, take some time to relax. After a whole day of taking care of the business of life, you gotta decompress. So tonight, I use this time to watch some more TV and also do some reading. Reading for a solid hour on a reset day is so relaxing, and it gives me momentum to keep that habit going after the reset day is over. So again, you can use my structure and schedule and customize it and make your own reset routine template that you can go to anytime you need it. You can get 2 months of Day One Premium for free if you use the link in the description, or go to dayoneapp.com/blissbean. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!